You're listening to RealAgriculture.com. Get real, get connected. Sean Haney here on RealAgriculture.com. I am joined by Greg McDonald. He is the GM of Grow, which is the community of independents, and they have some big news this week. Greg, how are you doing?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. Hey, let's get to your news here. So, describe the situation. What's going on with Grow this week?
This week, we had a press release that came out that we're very excited about. Grow Community of Independent Ag Retails Limited has aligned with United Suppliers, Inc. To form United Suppliers Canada Crop Protection and Seed Business. And that will be launched September 1st, 2012. So we're very excited about it. I think, the two organizations have strengths that complement each other. And together, we will have a lot of services and things that we can provide independent dealers in Western Canada to make them more competitive and more capable and bring value to their farm customers.
Okay, so Grow was formed, obviously, as it says, a community of independents. So a bunch of independent ag retails coming together, sharing some resources, collaborating, trying to provide a better value proposition to their customers. So does this deal make the community of independents more independent or less independent?
Well, I think it's important to note that Grow was launched fall of 2010, and I think independent dealers have always been a very important retail choice for farmers around the world and in Western Canada. They understand local conditions. They're nimble enough to react to different weather and different local issues that really help farmers in those local areas. But I also think it is important that independents, in order to continue to stay independent, work together and be interdependent with other like businesses in whether it's a regional area of a country or Western Canada, or really what's happening here is Grow Community of Independents aligning with United Suppliers, Inc. We now have a network of independent dealers and independent farmer cooperatives across North America, so they can share and learn from each other and really be able to better support their local customers by understanding more of what's going on sort of in other geographies and in other countries. So we're obviously pretty excited about that.
So for the Canadian audience here that's not familiar with United Suppliers, Inc., who are they and what do they do? Okay,
so United Suppliers, Inc. is a retailer-owned wholesale supplier of crop protection inputs, seed, and crop nutrients. And they're headquartered in Ames, Iowa. And they were founded much like Grow was founded in 2010, but they were founded in 1963. And, they are now comprised of 600 agricultural dealers that operate nearly 2,800 retail locations throughout the United States and now in parts of Canada. And really, their mission is to be the supplier of choice while increasing its owners' capabilities and competitiveness. And to meet that goal, United Suppliers strives to provide owners with transparent market intelligence, innovative products, and reliable market access with customized business solutions. So very much the culture and the spirit that Grow had is the very similar to United Suppliers, and they are a customer-owned business, and I think it's an important option for independent businesses in North America.
So I guess, one of the main questions here is the why. So if I'm the farmer customer, I've been buying my crop inputs or my crop supplies from a grow independent retail. What changes? What advantages am I getting on the farm from this deal?
Well, I think, I think history would show that farmers like to work with independent dealers, for the reasons that I really talked about earlier, and there's a connection with farmers, which are our family-owned businesses, are living in the communities that they have their farm in, much like independent dealers. But I think it's also important that those independent dealers that those farmers are working with have access to the most innovative products, the highest level of agronomy expertise, and are able to bring services to their farm customers in a way that makes those farmers more successful longer term. We all know agriculture is changing. Farm size is getting larger. The farm's getting more complicated, and it is important for retails that can bring value to be able to continue to gather the trends that are happening in agriculture and make sure that they can work with their farmers in a way that their farmers want to. And I think the Grow now United Suppliers Canada, I think we're able to support independent dealers who also own us in ways that continue to make sure that they bring value to a local level, still have that independent-minded spirit, much like their farm customers do, and we're excited about it.
So does it change your product offer that your members will have, or will you still be offering products from some of the companies that a lot of the growers will be familiar with, they haven't purchased it, or does this bring a whole new set of brands to the table?
No, absolutely. I think the products that our Canadian owners are wanting to recommend to their to their farm customers will continue. As long as they're important to their customers, they're important to independent dealers, and we'll make sure that we supply the products that are most important to our owners. But I also think it's important to make sure you have access to other products as well, and innovations that are coming around fungicides, biologicals, a lot more seed technology as well. And I think what this really signals isn't a change, but more an opportunity to bring other products to United Supplier owners in Western Canada that farmers can take a look at. And I think it plays well with our initiatives that Grow has established. We have a Grow Academy and a Grow Total Acre initiative. The Grow Academy is a training and professional development. So these new products and technologies can be, properly trained with our agronomists and salespeople so that they can recommend them. The Grow Total Acre is our field trial initiative that helps test new products, innovations under local conditions, and sharing those information. So those initiatives that we have today will exist tomorrow. They may be branded differently, but I think it plays well into the opportunity that we will now have of bringing some new technology from the U.S. or that an independent dealer in the Midwest is using, see if it can apply to the crops and environmental conditions in Western Canada, and ultimately help the farm customer.
Well, Greg, thank you very much for joining us today. Congratulations on the new alignment, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.